Good afternoon, everyone. How are you guys doing? Awesome. So my name is Sheran, and I'm the co-founder and chief architect of Creative eLearning. So I'm going to get right down to it. I'm going to ask you all a simple question. Have you ever gone through an e-learning program in your company? How has it made you feel? Exactly, right? If you're like me, you probably felt bored, disengaged. And this is a big problem, right? Because companies today take a very top-down approach, and it breaks every step of the way. It starts with courses being pushed down your throat and pushed from management. Content itself is outdated, and content creation is a nightmare. Then you get these LMS, or learning management systems, and they are horrendous to work with. And you get exams, but we've all passed school, right? We don't want to do exams again. And most of the time, you learn from the guy sitting next to you who has been doing your same job over the past 10 years. But peer support is not recognized in an organization. And you know what? Our competitors thrive on this, because if you look at our main competitors, they're not even in the traditional LMS space, right? They're the large ERP providers, they're the large HRMS providers, or HR management system providers. And the thing is, they've got this e-learning module that ticks a checkbox in a top-level manager's checklist, and it doesn't work. And no one's paying attention, because you've got you've got so many players, right? It's a $51.2 billion space. So you've got players like Moodle that tell you they are free, but nothing in life is really free, right? You pay for enhancements, you pay for customizations, you pay for support, and then you get Moodle version 2 and you upgrade it to Moodle version 3, and whatever hacks you've done in your company to make it support it, it doesn't work anymore, right? So you have to pay all over again. And so no one is paying attention on the key thing that matters in this rapidly changing EdTech industry. Do you know what that is? It's the user experience. And let me tell you why this is important, right? Because even as a senior manager, it doesn't matter how well your software deployment goes. If people don't use it, it's going to fail, and whatever KPIs you have around it, they're going to fail as well, right? So when we built LayUp, we focused on this really hard, and we can increase engagement by 400%. So let me tell you how we're going to do this, right? So we have all the enterprise bells and whistles that you would expect, and we have all the traditional features that you would expect from a learning management system. But there are 3 things that make us really special. Aspect number 1, we do rewards and recognition really well. We have a completely white label platform where you can do customized badges and customized certificates, because everybody wants to be somebody in a company. They want to be recognized. And we have senior managers actually printing these certificates on parchment paper, laminating it, and hanging it in their cubicles, right? I'm not even kidding. And our user experience is really great. I don't have much time to talk about it, but please come and see me. I'd love to show you a demonstration. If any of you all have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And finally, we do the social learning piece really well. If you've heard of Yahoo Answers or Quora, we have something like that built right in. If you've heard of Slack, we have a model like that built right in, or we could integrate it via APIs. And we can do likes, shares, and experiences that are all built into our platform. Our current traction is amazing. We have $1 million worth of signed contracts. Our average deal size is a minimum of 3 to 5 years, with the minimum ticket being $90,000. And we have 7 enterprise customers that we have deployed and launched for. In Sri Lanka, we run training for the largest bank, the largest listed company, the largest non-listed company, the largest freight company, the largest retail outlet, and the largest diversified conglomerate, and we are just taking on the global space. We have 1 customer in Sweden, and we have a few other customers in the pipeline. For example, we are working with Oriflame globally to deploy their 90 days, 1,000 euros in 90 days campaign. We have a team that is well equipped to do this. We have scaled businesses from 0 to up to 700 users, and these are all product companies. And I built my first company when I was 16 as a way of paying for university. So what are our future plans? We want to take this disruptive way of doing learning, and we want to make it global. So if you're interested in joining our journey and being a part of this adventure, please come and talk to us, and I'll tell you what our roadmap is all about and how we would like to work with you. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate this.